someone on the subreddit r/BlockStarPlanet was saying that the Nexus, or it sounded like they thought that the Nexus would change based on what server you play on. This person is really confident that everything they say is right, and they know better because, catch this, they've been playing since 2018. They are slightly older than the people who started in 2020. Wow, crazy. What an OG. And they were using that as an argument that this bug I found, how to rotate jumper blocks sideways, they were saying that's not a bug, and their argument is that they have been playing, 3 years less than me. They don't know when I started, I assume. But they are really confident that they know a lot of shit because they've been playing since 2018. With a huge break, of course. Super Mario, Stella, Super Mario from America, the very American character. Yes. Now, honestly, I don't know what she is wearing. It just looks like Super Mario, except for that whatever icon. It's supposed to be buttons. As a player from 2018, this person is a dumbass. They really are. It is so pathetic. But unfortunately, it's a 1v1 discussion, so I disagree with them. I know they're stupid. They disagree with me because they think I'm stupid. I was posting about this block that I managed to get sideways, and they say, oh, it's not a bug because it's been in the game for a while. And they also claim it has been used in the Nexuses, which I don't recall ever seeing a sideways jumper block. I thought maybe they confused what I was trying to show. Maybe they thought that I just turned it into a slope, and I was calling that a bug. That's obviously not a bug because that is an intended feature. You click on it and you turn it into a slope. However, this other thing happens where if you turn a slope of another block in a certain direction, so that when you turn that slope into a block again, it's gonna face sideways, you can click on a jumper block and turn that into a slope, and then it will also be oriented the same way as the previous slope. That's kind of like how it works. But then when you turn it back into a block, the jumper block is going to be sideways as well, which otherwise is impossible. You can tell it's a fucking bug because it's clearly not intended when it's not a thing you just easily can do. Now, if this wasn't a bug, you would be able to click on this and there would be a little thing here where you could rotate it that way instead of this way. I don't even know why you can rotate it this way. It's kind of useless. It doesn't change much. But it's probably because when you have a slope, you want to turn it this way. It can only turn this way. There's no other button. These things are oriented the same way. However, this thing, look at that. It has this option, this option, it has this option, and it has this option. You can't rotate this one other directions than this. If you do like this, usually when you have other blocks and you do this, it's gonna replicate the previous slope that you did. However, you can't do that here, because it knows it's not meant to do that. So it wants to be like this, right? Where the jumping side is upwards. However, if you do this, it looks like the same thing I had before. But as you can tell, this is what it's supposed to be. You see the difference? So the edge right here, I don't know if you can tell, if you guys can see it, but like the edge right here is not the edge that's here, it's the edge that's here, which means when I turn this one into a block, it's gonna face upwards, but when I turn this one into a block, it's gonna face sideways. It keeps the orientation. You see that it's actually facing this way. So the game is pretty much gonna pretend that this and this is the same thing because they look the same, right? So, but it's not. So when you turn this one into a slope, it is gonna do what this thing is doing, which is sideways. You can tell it's bugged now because this thing is supposed to go from, it's supposed to be vertical, and now it's horizontal. And that also means when you turn it into a block, it's now sideways. And you can also tell it's a fucking bug because you'd probably expect, because Because normal blocks, they jump you upwards because of this thing you jump on. And these blocks jump you sideways because this thing is, you know, turned with a 45 degrees angle. But this thing doesn't bounce you that way. This one still does the same shit as this one. It's a bug. Very clearly. And their only argument as to why it's not a bug but an intended feature is that it has been in the game for a while. Because there's no way a game could have a bug for a while. Have you ever played any other games? Minecraft had bugs in the game that has been there for a very long time. One of which was fixed recently. One that has been there since like some early release of Minecraft, I believe. It was when you get shot with an arrow, you just, you know, turn sideways. But you're actually meant to be turning away from the direction that you are being hit. Cringe alert. A thing about the BlockStarPlanet community is you would notice there's so much similarity. They're ignorant, they're arrogant, they think they're like really, really special and people should bow down for them because, well, they think they're OGs, I guess. Like this fucking person on Reddit saying, oh, he's been playing since 2018. Nobody gives a shit. Not a single fucking guy gives a shit. Or maybe someone gives a shit if it's like, if they're 7 years old and they started in 2021. But they think they win arguments online by just saying what year they started playing. And I don't get that. At one point I mentioned the year I started playing as well. And then this person, I think they started saying like they started playing in 2019 or something. And I mentioned then that I started in 2015. And then they just gave up trying to defend their case because they were like, oh, I didn't know I was talking to an OG. I'm not kidding. It's like your arguments has no point. It's all just about who has played the longest, even though that doesn't really matter necessarily. And then there's, of course, also all these people beefing with each other. I never really bothered about that. Also, Dream is probably going to do a live stream while I'm streaming. I think actually that's now. Is it even a live stream? Probably. He's doing that 1v1 thing. So I hope he's not stealing all my viewers like Mr. Beast. But yeah, when you meet some people from MovieStarPlanet or BlockStarPlanet, anywhere else online, they're gonna always introduce themselves like, this is my name and I'm playing on this server. Except when I'm asking them. That guy who tried to defend this bug isn't a bug, but a feature or something. No, yeah, he also said that I was spreading misinformation. Is he getting, like, everything he knows, is it just coming from me? Because I was talking about people spreading misinformation when they were talking about the game shutting down. And here he is saying I am spreading misinformation just because I'm saying I figured out how to do a bug. He also said that he was gonna find the Nexus where there was a sideways jumping block. He just needs to find some footage. And I'm like, oh, I can easily provide some footage for you from 2018 if you need it. Unfortunately, all my walkthroughs for the Nexuses, I did some in 2019. But they're gone. Well, I still have them, but I just don't want to re-upload them because they don't really matter anymore. Oh, they're watching. That's Jaws. I used to think that the movie was called The Closet of the Death because in Danish it's called Jaws of Death. It's called Dunskab. But I thought it was called Dunskab, which sounds exactly the same, but it's just how you spell it. Say thank you to him. He helped you. What do you mean? That was like 80% Matt. Are you Matt? No. Then who the fuck is this guy? I mean, it would be weird if it was Matt because he started out asking who needs the keys. If he was watching the stream, he would know. No. Yes. Perhaps. No, I'm Matt. Maybe he's bipolar. She is NPC, let her... Wait. Is this the guy who makes those, Progeus-looking photoshops? Is that him? I remember checking on someone recently. I am Fiazar on the Turkish server. Well, then you're not the person I was thinking of. Okay, so I was thinking maybe the guy in my Nexus was this guy because he likes this character. And look at him, they look the same. I don't like the text. He makes it like Progees does. Well, he just casually steals my J. And then draws the other ones and A and 6 as well from me. A from BlockStarPlanet. Or actually, maybe all of this is just taken from my logo, because I also took the A from BlockStarPlanet. Why is the J so small, though? And these just looks like little noodles. Except for these one, they look like fat noodles. Anyway, I don't really know what this guy is up to. He makes some posts. He tags me every now and then. YouTube Wars. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Maybe this is just fucking Dutch. Blockstar Kids TV. Blockstar News TV. Blockstar TV has launched include Movie Planet Kids Sports News for TV channels video. Is this the guy who makes that banger song? That ain't Dutch. I mean, it might as well be. I don't know what fucking language it is. Sometimes it looks like he's just struggling to write English. But maybe it's his own little language. He looks like the guy who made this song.
BlockStarPlanet, play every day of the week. Oh, it's nice in BlockStarPlanet. BlockStarPlanet, play every day of the week. BlockStarPlanet, play every day of the week.
Ass? What do you mean, ass? It was about BlockStarPlanet. The purple key. I don't remember if that was the one in the thing. I have 0 coins. Good. You don't need money. Add him to friends, he's kind. No! Olivia, you can't tell me what to do. I don't add people. Jacob don't have a body. What do you mean? I have like 6 legs. That counts as limbs. That counts as body. Does that count as a body count? I don't know. How many bodies I have. How about this? If you win in battle, I play it again. Because I don't want to play this song again. It's a banger, I know. But I think I'm going to lose viewers. Actually, I'm probably going to lose subscribers. So maybe I shouldn't play it when people unsubscribes. Because then it's just going to be an infinite loop. I'm going to play it. They unsubscribe. I'm going to play it again. And more people will unsubscribe. I'll just play it constantly. Let's play some more copyrighted music. This one is from Neoni. It is really annoying playing this though. It's nice in the moment because the music sounds better than the typical stuff that you hear in YouTube tutorials. But I get like 5 fucking notifications every goddamn day saying this song is copyrighted. You can't get money from this stream. And I'm like, bro, bitch, fuck you. I didn't anyway. He's not kind anymore. Oh, the other guy. I thought you were talking about me, and I was thinking, was I kind for a minute? I'm actually like, a lot of times I find it so funny just being an asshole. I don't know how much backstory I have to tell, but I think I want to mention is that nowadays everybody has a platform to talk on, which gives everybody so much confidence. And it's just kind of annoying. Everybody think that everybody is caring about them or something. You see it when with small little people thinking they're influencers. Look at that. I have low gravity now. And they basically just go around and harass people and stuff. For them, they think they're a big-ass YouTuber because they have viewers. And everybody has their Instagram accounts and they think they're a fucking model. People play Call of Duty Mobile and think they're the greatest fucking gamer of all time. Everybody think that they're the best player. So yeah, on this Discord server, there was someone who posted a picture of them being in an ambulance. Clearly wanting us to ask about them. Nobody asked about them, and I like that. I don't want to fucking ask about your situation. If you want us to ask about it, then just say so. Like, people seeking empathy and stuff. I just think it's stupid. It's not like I don't have empathy for people, but I just don't really have empathy for people who really like feel like they're important, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, this person posted himself being in an ambulance and obviously wanting people to go, "Oh my god, are you okay? How are you doing?" But instead someone else replied. I don't think they saw the message above them, but someone else just wrote in the Discord server like, I'm at this party and it's so boring. And I'm sitting at a table with a bunch of kids. I don't want to sit with these kids. I want to sit with the other people my age. And I found it so funny because right above her is just someone in an ambulance. And she didn't care about him. Or it seemed, obviously they might do, they just didn't see it. But it's because people are cut up so much in their own little world where they're like, oh, like, they're self-centered. They think you guys want to hear about my day, while other people don't. Like, nobody want to hear about you because they're busy talking about themselves. Anyway, I thought that was really funny. But of course, I did do the ethical thing and ask if this person was okay. You know, the person who was sitting at the wrong table at a party. It's really awful day. I hope they're doing okay. Where the fuck is Usman at? Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. He's letting you win? Ah, that's not nice. I want him to destroy me so I can be mad about it. But yeah, I want to talk more about that. I don't know if it's a thing I thought of. This whole thing about nowadays people are so self-centered because of everybody having their own little platform. I'm also guilty of that. Obviously. I have a YouTube channel. But I'd like to believe I am doing things differently. Not the only one, but most people, they just make YouTube videos for the sake of making YouTube videos, and nobody's gonna fucking watch that shit. They're providing absolutely nothing. They're just playing a game. No microphone, no music, no edit, no nothing. It's just them playing a fucking game that is very, very popular, and then they expect they can go viral. Now, this game has millions of people playing daily, so I must get millions of views. No, you're gonna get none, because everybody's doing it. And many of which are way better at making content. It's also kind of funny how we live in a time where it's specifically making videos that people are interested in, making a career out of. Imagine if it was game development. We could live in a world where instead of YouTube, everybody was on GitHub or something, and everybody was doing video games, and everybody wanted to learn about programming and stuff. I mean, it's not far from that. We are definitely living in a time where people, all people have access to making creations, as they should, because indie developers are making cheap games with, you know, good shit in it. Whereas game industries want, or game companies, they want to make overpriced fucking games where they just, you know, have a budget of infinite fucking money, and then they want to earn more than what they're spending. But some people make even better games for just like $100. Heck, $100 might even be a lot. A big budget for an indie game. I don't really like these AAA games. GTA 5 is like cool, you can make games and stuff, or make what's it called, races. But I don't want to fucking play a game that crashes. It should not be something I having to prepare, and then by the time it's ready, it's like I want to play games now, not in 10 fucking minutes or half an hour. Oh my god, what the fuck? Is this Spanish people? Why is there's only 2 Spanish people? What is this? I stream early. I am literally streaming from 7 today, and yet I get these players. What? Oh, nice. I hit him with a thing shot a while ago. Oh my god. I had a dream where I fell on my kick scooter because some fucking retard. It's ridiculous. I know I'm really pissed about something that didn't actually happen, but some motherfucker was walking their dog with the leash being like set on top of the fucking roof of some small building, like a shed or something. And I was driving, and I didn't want to drive into the fucking leash. I don't know what this fucking lady was doing, but anyway, I ended up kind of crashing, and it was fucking awful. You know when you're waking up and you're just like, oh, it still hurts. Yeah, I had a dream, and I fell on my kick scooter, and somehow I hit my knee. Oh wow.
Admin wasted 5 Polish zlotys.
Yo, thank you so much, Adman YT. By the way, I donated to you. Yes, I can see that. Thank you so much. Vodka. All right. Do you like the song By You? Can you play the... Yo, what the fuck? Oh, look at the coins go.
Admin wasted 5 Polish zlotys.
Man, now you wasted 10 Polish Swati. Nonetheless, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Vodka again or rum? Can you play the song By You in your life, please? Depends on which song that is. I'm just a piece of shit. Each day I suck a dick. Got so much money I could buy you. Depends on if it's this. Yes, that one. Thank you, Ant-Man, though, for supporting the stream. I really appreciate it. I want to take the crystals, but you put a camera in front of my face, so obviously I'm gonna stay there for the picture. Of course. I'm not that drunk. I had a friend who was drinking on stream, and he was going to the fucking bathroom. He was really, really drunk at the end. I was not watching at that point, but he was really drunk. Then he was going to the bathroom, and then apparently he never fucking came back. Eventually he did come back, but then he just went back to sleep. Apparently, like, he probably fell or something while he was going to the bathroom or coming back. Because he woke up with, like, blood or something. No, I think he fell asleep. He fell and then fell asleep. He quite literally fell asleep. And then when he woke up, he had blood on his arm, and then he went to sleep because he forgot he was still streaming. So it was funny. Look at this fleshy guy with hair and shoes. I can't say shoes. Oh, it's because there's hoes in shoes. Got so many hoes. I could buy you. Also, who the fuck re-uploaded the fucking song? Le Premium must have earned so much fucking, like, XP and coins because of me. Because I have been entering that world to look at it, to recreate it in Blender for hours per day. And people join in and, and stuff. Ooh. That's not what I said. I didn't say oof to the music. I'm not like that, but just in battle, I could totally shoot some people. I'm not getting points from these kills. Are you fucking kidding me? All these 3 people just killed each other. Wait, I could get top blaster. Oh my god! Boom! Airstrike! Bam! That's probably the fastest kill I could have done. Well, with fastest, I mean from the first bullet hitting to the second one hitting. There used to be like a vine, I guess, going around where they went, I'm just a piece of shit. Each day I suck my dick. But now it's nowhere to be found on YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe because YouTube marked it as like children, like YouTube children. And then, you know, got problems. Then they just deleted the video because this is not baby content. It says there are people here. There's nobody. I got rid of them. Tutorial on how to exist. How would I know? Got it now? Okay, good. I got plenty of other videos in the back that I need to make before that, so you add it to the list. I'm hopping off to play some buff men tickling. No wonder Discord got banned in Turkey. How much more are you planning to play this old game? I don't know. It depends, really. If it's possible, I want to try to reach 1,000 subscribers. I will not quit just because I get 1,000 subscribers, because that's when it first starts. I don't really know what my future plans. It's I think BlockStarPlanet has potential. It might not have. It might just die. Maybe people are right. Maybe it's gonna die and it's gonna shut down servers and stuff. Then I will try to figure out what to do with this channel. Then I will probably be forced to move over to other games, which is also a thing, of course, I wanted to do. But that will, of course, come with a cost that people are not gonna watch it. And they're gonna leave. When I was making Growtopia videos, I thought it was going pretty good. Then I had to move over to a different game. I made this channel. Not this one I have right here, but the channel that's called the exact same that this one re-uploaded the videos from. And it went faster. It went way better Probably because I was playing a less popular game, honestly. Like, that's how it works. You play a less popular game, the people who do play that game is gonna find your channel because it's either you or like 5 others, and instead of 3,000. Yeah, no, I don't play BlockStarPlanet. I don't know what that game is. People say that a lot. I think they're just trying to be funny. They're trying to be a comedian. Wait, were you on that? No, you were not. Never mind. I was thinking of an Instagram group. There was an Instagram group. It was called Awesome BlockStarPlanet Players or something. And then I, you know, just like a lot of communities, I joined or I was invited to it. And then I invited some other people to it because I'm quite involved in the community. And then they banned me. Cool. No, that's great. I'm glad you just put me in there and allowed me to invite my friends in there and then ban me and keep my friends in there because you want the popularity. Sure, thank you. It wasn't really the case. It is usually on Discord though, but they banned me because 2 people were like assholes, and they kept making like stuff like let's ban Jacob and stuff, and I say we need to get rid of them. There's no need for this hateful attitude or whatever. And of course the owner being, what do you call it, stupid, I guess, stupid. They would be like, hey, who wants power over other people? And assholes goes, I want power over Jacob. And they go, okay, here you go. And then they ban me. Who could have seen that coming? Maybe a smart person, but that was not the case. So that happens a lot on Discord servers. Sometimes I join my friends' Discord servers. My friends give What is going on in the chat? Wait, you mean the troll? Oh, is it the guy who I blocked who's being weird? Oh, wow. Who could have guessed the guy talking about touching himself is a weird person? They are trying to touch you. Are they trying? Doesn't look like it. They're really bad at touching me. I could have used the booster there. Oh shit, I didn't fucking know there was bullshit there. This is not what I wanted to show, but here's another example. Someone, don't know who it could possibly be, but it could really be anyone, right? They made an account called Jacob767. I jerks his dick. They can't spell dick because they don't know Unicode. Or maybe it doesn't work in names. Give me milk, mummy. Andy the Legend. I have no idea who this is. Apparently someone named Andy the Legend. So, clearly not the Swedish loser. I know you, man, butt. You can spell butt, but you can't spell dick. I will give you 00 job. Andy the King. Du hoppade på hundsis och du rör din lilla dyk medan du på den och smäcker den aggressivt mumie A. It's pretty Swedish. I know you might have like sticks. Andy the King. Andy the King. Andy the King. Anyway, I don't know though if that's someone actually named Andy or just someone trying to frame them. Either way, Andy is definitely quite silly for always coming at people saying, oh, I don't really care. I'm the more mature person. While then also telling everybody to kill themselves. And calling himself a little angel. And then, you know, making alt accounts harassing people. And then complaining about him being banned from the game. He did nothing wrong. And then go on about harassing people because they're on the leaderboard and he's not. I talked about this bug right here. It's really simple. I say, hey, I figured out how I did this bug. Now I can do it constantly. And let's show full discussion. Because someone found this post. And they say, that's not a bug. I'm not arguing with this guy anymore. But I want to show you guys. That's not a bug. It has been there for years. Yes, it might have. That's not what defined a bug. What? That's not even a coherent sentence. It is not a bug since it's been there for God knows how many years. Now he's talking about my grammar because I misspelled defines, because I meant to spell defines, but it's in past tense instead. I think that's what he means. And here he is spelling that's without apostrophes, and that's also without apostrophes. So maybe the reason why he wrote it is because he can't spell it's correctly. And also he spelled God with lowercase g. If you want to talk about, writing, we can talk about that. Of course, I didn't go into this and started talking about how you write in English and stuff, because that's not what this is about. It's just what he wants it to be about, but then he's spelling like this. As a player since 2018, this guy's a noob. He's new to the game. He started playing back in the days when I started making YouTube about this game. This is not a bug because I said so. Yeah, I mean, his argument is that it's been in the game for a while, and bugs can't do that, right? And he knows better because he's been playing for half the fucking time as me, more or less. He started in BlockStarPlanet. He never played RoboBlast. He doesn't know. He might know about RoboBlastPlanet because of people who've been playing for a while, like me telling others about it. This guy played in 2018, and he's gonna continue to use this as like some sort of holy card, as if I'm gonna say, wow, that's the perfect year. You know what? Everything you say must be true. I don't care. You have no experience with game development or game design or have any understanding of what a bug is, obviously. You starting in the game for more than 2 years ago, that must mean that you know all about games. He's probably played BlockStarPlanet for half his fucking life if he was born in 2011. I don't think 2018 is that long ago. That's when I started making my YouTube channel. That was when I got banned from Growtopia and I started putting more time into BlockStarPlanet and started making videos about BlockStarPlanet. 2019 was when I made multiple videos that got thousands of views with walkthroughs for the Mystery Crystal and stuff. It was the time when there was that controller Nexus. There was a big controller. There was a beach, I believe. There was the Statue of Liberty, I think, unless there was a later Nexus with like a remix and stuff. And 2019 they had these Easter Nexus and stuff. 2020 they started having seasons. 2021 they had more seasons that were getting annoying. 2022 they got phase 2 where everybody left the game. 2023 they had, was that the time when they visited countries? 2024 they gave up on the world tour, and then they started just doing seasons, and now they're doing God knows what, where they're just using whatever fucking Nexuses there was in this period years ago. Okay, so he's claiming he'd know what a bug is, and I am telling you it has not changed, therefore it is not a bug. If it was a bug, in quotation mark without a space, if it was a bug, it would be fixed after all those years. Hope this helps. And anybody playing BlockStarPlanet would know this is some bullshit right here. There's plenty of bugs in the game. They're not being fixed. There's actually nothing getting fixed in the game, it seems. But that doesn't mean that it's a fucking feature. Even Emilo here says, that bugs can be in the games for years. If you played other games, you would know that's also the case there. Either way, back in the day, nobody called it a bug. No, people still called it a bug. It's just because you were not aware of this fucking word back then, because maybe you were like fucking 7. Since the creators themselves, if you're talking about multiple, it's plural, use this kind of thing in Nexus itself, so we all view it as a part of the game. We all do it. Everybody does. No, speak for your fucking self. You think it's part of the fucking game, and yes, they do use bugs in certain Nexuses. I could be wrong, but I don't think they've ever used a fucking sideways jumper block in any Nexuses. They have used these things, but I haven't seen these. I have not seen these. Maybe they have used the slope here? I can't tell. I just cannot remember any example of them using a sideways jumper block. But they do use bugs in some Nexuses. Like in Season 1, the AP world, they had the bug where you could walk on the wall because the wall was made of slopes, but they were rotated the other way. Some players have used custom colors in creations that has won a competition, so they have had custom colors in their like prefabs or something that has been in the Nexus maybe. But yes, there has been bugs used in Nexuses before, but not this one. And he says that nobody calls it a bug because he would know, and he speaks for everybody because he started, you know, the game came out in 2014. He basically knows everything about this game that started 4 years before he even started. We all speak for yourself. You're probably referring to Season 1 VIP World, which I mentioned. But this is still a bug, and if I remember correctly, it has not been used by MSP APS. How about you let us players talk facts, since you're just arrogant as fuck? Here he calling me a girl for some reason. I don't know. I checked his profile and I actually found out. It's because he's weird. I've played this game since 2018. He keeps bringing it up. He thinks he's fucking Jesus Christ of BlockStarPlanet because he has been playing for, what, 7 fucking years? They used this in Nexus, in the main lobby, a lot of times. When he says main lobby, then he refers probably to the specific Nexus that was in 2018. Not the original one. He wasn't born at that time, probably. I might have not been playing for too long, but I know a fair bit about what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to play the game for long to know what a bug is. And this guy doesn't know what a bug is. And he's been playing a game for 7 years. And then he's so fucking annoying. He says here, it just shows you do not know what you're talking about. I am the one who doesn't know what I am talking about. Do you guys ever, like, watch my videos where I'm explaining things down in details and I am right about them and think, yeah, he's just guessing. The fuck he means I don't know what I'm talking about. He is also, I assume, thinking that I am a newer player than him. Clearly hasn't played the game for very long if he doesn't recognize my name. No, it's fine. I don't, you know, assume everybody's gonna recognize a fucking name. Other map builders have used it. So he's claiming here it's in some other worlds and stuff. I haven't seen that. I rarely even see people use the jumper block, because many of the worlds I've been playing, they don't even use slopes. I guess there's a Vancomp, which has jumper blocks. But yeah, I haven't seen these, so I would like some evidence for that. Reminder, it's this we're talking about. Sideways turning jumper blocks. It just shows you're a fairly new player. I am a fairly new player. He later says that he has almost been playing for a decade. He's almost been playing for a decade. He's been playing for 7 years. 7 years. And he claims he's almost been playing for a decade. There's 3 years between him playing for a decade. And there's 2 years from him playing for 5 years. He's closer to playing for 5 years, which is when seasons started, than he is to starting the game at the same time as me. But of course he doesn't know this. He's just assuming that I am a new player because I say something he didn't know, and now he's gonna claim that he knew that, of course, because he's important or something. Anyway, he's gonna try to watch some of probably my videos to see if he can find any old footage of this bug being used. He's still searching to this day, I think. That cannot accept the fact that something is like this unchanged for so many years. That's not what I can't accept. I can't accept that you're lying and saying I'm spreading misinformation because I said this is a bug and not a feature. If you don't believe me that I played that long, and here it is, of course, guys, always, on social medias, he's gonna tell me his fucking name. He didn't tell me the server, but he told me his fucking name. You might think that this is a girl. I checked on the profile. The profile says, "We are a system. Please call us Agovilch. He/they." I am not calling you that. I think you don't quite understand the post. Here I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and think that maybe they think I'm talking about the slope block, because obviously that's not a bug, and obviously that has been used a lot of times before. It is not a bug because it's a feature. You can just click the block and turn it into a slope. But for this one to work, you need to add second block and turn that into turn that sideways, because you are not able to turn these blocks around. Not being able to turn these blocks around probably means that if you do end up turning this block around, then that is not intended gameplay. So I give them the benefit of the doubt and say, I think you don't quite understand the post. I'm not just showing a jumper block like you might be used to seeing ever since it was added in 2016, you know, before you started. This is a fucking sideways jumper block. You cannot just rotate it. And 2018 wasn't even that long ago. It's probably very long ago for you, since that's like half your entire lifetime. You're really not that special. You're just ignorant. And sideways jumper blocks were used. Okay, well, great. It wasn't a misunderstanding. They are just stupid. It was used in Nexus before. I am not being ignorant. I'm just saying the truth. If that ain't the most fucking... What do you call that? You know, the people being like, I'm being so real with my people, man. Yo. Man, I don't know, man. I just enjoy doing what I like. And I don't like doing things that I don't like. And that's just how I roll, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know these... I don't know what it's called. I forgot, at least. I've seen it being used on both popular maps and by developers themselves. I'll hear the write it right. I've used it for years. 7 years is a long time ago for them. It's, I wrote it wrong, almost a decade. So saying, well, it's closer to half a decade than it is to a decade. So I'm going to assume this person is from USA. I believe USA server was added in 2018, or was there in 2018. It was not there in 2016, I can tell you that. That was only Canadian server, that was not in Europe. Anyway, it wasn't even that long ago. Is not really true? Question mark? That depends on the bigger picture. It's like saying 2015 wasn't that long ago, and it was a decade ago. Yeah, but 2015 was a decade ago, and yours is closer to half a decade ago. I mean, there is a big change between, like, 3 years difference from that. I mean, obviously, you don't just go from, like, 8 being not that long ago, 9 being not that long ago, and 10, oh my god, that's so long ago. Holy shit, that's, like, ancient. But you're acting like you're fucking Jesus Christ or some shit. Maybe turn down the ego a little bit. Like, you're not Jesus Christ just because you started in the period where most fucking people started, I would assume. A lot of people started playing in 2018 or 2019. You're closer to missing out on half the game than you are from playing for a decade. And it's not even a good argument that you know anything about this bug. It's a bug regardless. Could you, instead of talking about how new you are to the game, maybe provide evidence for your claim that this bug was used in Nexus? I don't care about your username. I don't care when you started. You're fucking stupid regardless. It doesn't change anything. I can look for images online. Sometimes when someone claims something, they say, I could easily find it, but like, I don't want to. You can go find it. How the fuck am I gonna find evidence for your bullshit? I don't think that was the case here, but he's saying I can look for images online if you want me to, but I know that I saw it like half a month ago. That's not an old Nexus then. I don't get on 24/7 like I used to, so I can't take images straight from the game. You know, you can still open the game to take a screenshot. But I guess they're coming up with excuses here, like, oh no, it's like, you know, it's all over the place. But I'm not gonna open the game to look at it. You claimed it was used in old Nexuses though. You want me to send over some footage from this time or what? Because I got plenty of footage from that Nexus. My old videos are gone. But I do have old footage from like 2019 to 2022 from videos and stuff. I do not need footage of it. The Nexus also may look like, depending on what, that's not English again. Like, why is he coming at me talking about my sentence not making sense when he continues to make these weird fucking sentences? The Nexus also may look like, depending on what you have set as your country. He's talking about the server you're linked to. So I am looking through YouTubers from my country that recorded a lot back then. The Nexus doesn't change based on your server. It's the same Nexus. There's different people, but it's the same Nexus. I've already been on USA server. It's still the USA Nexus. Right now I'm on Danish server. It's the USA Nexus because that is the Nexus we have right now. Maybe what he means is that the worlds people have created are different. when you're on a different region. Not different server necessarily, but a different region. Meaning you're on a different server on a different like part of the world. So they're not associated at all with the other servers. The Nexus does not change based on what server you play on. How long have you thought this? Yes, I am the one who doesn't know anything about this game, because this guy clearly knows what's up. And I also say, you can't see it because it's down here. I say, unfortunately, my Mystery Crystal walkthroughs from 2019 are no longer on YouTube. Yeah, okay, you can stand on the jumper block. It's since, I believe it's since Unity recreation. There's been this stupid bug where jumper blocks doesn't repeatedly work. Eventually, it's just gonna stop. I tried counting, and it's not always gonna stop at this on the same jump. Sometimes it happens like pretty instantly. Other times it doesn't. Sometimes it will work like after 50 jumps or something. Having a whole fucking argument for a jumper block. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I am right though, and I refuse to say, oh yeah, no, it's definitely not a bug. You see this shit right here? That is also a bug. That's something they should fix. I am on a jumper block and I am not jumping. Because the jumper blocks doesn't continue to jump. You would imagine it should, and it's supposed to do. But I guess this counts as a bug because it hasn't always been this way, right? Food smeller's crazy. No, it's not. It's just BlockStarPlanet users craving attention. If you guys really want my attention, why don't you subscribe to my channel so I get 1,000 subscribers? So I would give you attention. Maybe make a bunch of alt accounts and subscribe. That will gain you some attention. Actually, paying me money, that will definitely give you attention. I have not once ignored a donation. But no. Instead of giving me money, they try to get my attention by being absolutely fucking weird and harassing me or something. What's the music in the background? The music here is called Light It Up. Anyway, what you call it? Is it a prefab? It's called Everything for... Are you sure? Oh, my game crashed. I guess someone didn't like that I blocked them. Or maybe it's just the game that's trash. It's trash, so it crashed. Anyway, let's go to Turkey, because someone once told me to go there, but I don't think they're watching anymore. Perfect time to go there. Go to Ireland next. Why the hell would I go there? Oh, hey. Oh, hey. It's that guy, isn't it? Matt BSP. Oh, that's you. That's the guy. He's not in here, but he was in the stream. Matt YT. Hi, Jacob. Hello there. 15 Polish Swati. But I lost 1 subscriber. I mean, if I could sell every subscriber I have for 15 Swati each, I don't fucking need 1,000 subs. I have gotten so much money that I don't need ad revenue. Build a teapot prefab. For no reason. That's a good point. I don't think I'm gonna make it very good. So first we want a circle. Well, fuck you. I'm making a teacup. Maybe I'll add a teapot afterwards. That will give me some British fans. I am making a teacup. I feel like I've made something similar before. Looks more like a coffee cup, doesn't it? Well, I'm kind of making coffee now, but what type of tea should I make? Should it be more orangish? Maybe like this. That looks more like tea. Should we make it hot? How's that? I'm not good with using multiple blocks for like decoration. Teacup. Let's go to Ireland. Wow. 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 This server is so inactive, they don't even bother loading the fucking people. Surely I should be able to just go to high scores. No, it doesn't load either. And now I'm soft locked. Now it has music and shit. I didn't ask for music and shit. It's funny how the one country that loves shooting so much, like school shootings and stuff, they're the least active server to play battle. They don't like that. They're like, I don't want to shoot, you know, block stars. I want to shoot children in schools. I think that's the case. I need to shoot children in schools because I am protecting my family. Was good? Definitely not the game. The servers are down, apparently, like on European. So I went to America. At first I thought it was just Ireland. Because I went to Ireland and things are just not loading. Okay, it's cool. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh, that's the pet that cost 1 coin. Unless I buy VIP. Don't worry, I won't buy VIP. Keep your pets for 1 coin. Oh, here, now it works. See how that works? It doesn't work. It's weird. It does work. When it doesn't. Fuck, I don't want to talk about that. Oh, well. It's the world record, though. That's crazy. In first attempt. Boom. It's a little annoying, I think, with these legs that they move like this. Also, someone subscribed. Is she breathing? Breathing? Not breathing. The fact that everybody's using... The fact that people are cheating like this? Ah, I'm so close. Oh, I think I've seen this guy before. He has 1 kill. He knows where I am. He's watching stream, of course. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo, I'm surviving here! Oh my god, I'm surviving here! Alright, I gotta report out. Imagine cheating with this high level because the game doesn't do shit about it. But he's being really cocky about it. No, I don't want you to be a friend. I know you've asked before. Suck my cheats. I can't suck your cheats. But you're clearly sucking them right now. I can say that. All of that. He's trying to say suck my cheat. Imagine sucking cheats. BlockStarPlanet USA is like Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It's like, it's a thing that some people have to play. But for us people who enjoy the real experience, it's like, what the fuck is this thing? Everybody's like sticks with no arms. And they're so ugly. It's just... Sorry, I'm gonna use you as an example. But this is how everybody is looking. I'm not kidding. People are sticks with arms. This thing right here. This is what girls look like in American server. And then you have the guys who are like skinny. Just sticks. Probably because they're obese as fuck in America. So they want to drift away in BlockStarPlanet and pretend to be what they've never accomplished in real life. Oh, here you go. That looks exactly like this thing we saw earlier. Where I said this was actually... this is pretty accurate to what the female players look like. Just smaller, you know. You have the guys looking like this. What the fuck is this? It looks like an 8-year-old designed this, and this is like the meta. It is such a common build style for some reason. Here. Look. Okay, not entirely, but hair, arms skinny. His wife is his right hand. His boyfriend is his cheats. He has cheats but can't bypass swear filter. I know, right? It's because it's not built into the cheat engine. He's cheating, but he's not smart. You know, he didn't make his fucking cheats. You know that, right? He went on, bought cheat engine, watched the tutorial. Or maybe he didn't even get cheat engine. He paid a child for their cheat. Can I ask a question? People always ask me if they can ask me something. But they're already asking me something. And I didn't give them permission to ask me that question in the first place. So why are they asking if they can ask another question? Like, what do you think my reaction is gonna be? Absolutely not. I don't take questions between midnight and 2 a.m. you can email it to my support team. I mean, I was thinking about doing a Q&A on Instagram once, but honestly, it's like, if anybody has questions, just fucking ask me. Like, I don't really make a big deal of it. This is a good example of American account. Gamer Mario 0313 BK account. It means backup, I assume, because everybody's named backup or got banned. Usually they're like 3 blocks taller with the stomach, though. It's not a perfect example. This one is better. But he doesn't have the head, you know. 20 viewers. That's a lot. 10 viewers is a lot. Last year, actually on this day, for me, May the 4th, when I made the May the 4th live stream, and I think someone, I don't quite remember who it was, but someone rewatched it so many times that I got 100 watch hours. I don't think they counted. Are you going to cheat by any chance? Are you gonna do that? Because it's not unlikely that you are that yellow guy who's shooting me right now. You know, I can take cover behind these people. It doesn't seem like he wants to shoot me when I'm standing in the crowd. Oh, there he is. He's still flying up there. He doesn't see me. How did they even shoot you? Cheats. Isn't that obvious? The motherfucker was shooting 20 fucking times per second, and you're like, huh? How did they shoot you in Nexus? He's using cheats. You can tell because he's flying. Is my viewer count fucked or something? I don't understand if it's actually like 26 viewers. Because 26 of you are not saying anything. It's just going up. Like, dude, what is going on? Hold on. No, I just feel stupid because if I'm gonna pretend that there's 30 or 28 individual people watching me right now, it's just gonna be silly because I'm gonna find out, oh wait, there's just a bot. This guy raided the stream with a bunch of bots to make me feel like all excited and shit. You know, I've been streaming nonstop for 6 hours. Are you ending the stream with 30 viewers? Are you crazy? Ah, maybe that's the plan. Maybe he's raiding my stream so I won't stop the stream. Oh my, I know, right? What the fuck? I think 20 bots are on my stream right now. Because, think about it. If you subtract 20 from my number, it would be 11, which is still a good number. But, and earlier it was like 25. It would make sense if it was 5. Because of the time of day. You know what? I'm gonna make people suffer and play this song.
BlockStarPlanet, play every day of the week.
Clearly signs of them being bots because they're not leaving when they hear the most miserable song ever known to mankind. Why is it 35 now? Is he just making alt accounts constantly? Subscribe. They're not even subscribing, they're just looking. I hope I don't get in trouble though for someone else deciding to fucking bot my stream. 2025 is so crazy because I just found out Mikalo is racist. That sounds like a great live stream title. Thank you. No, it's definitely botted. None of them are subscribing or saying anything. It is definitely botted. It's ever since the cheater felt like insecure about their ability to play the game. Because they killed me twice in battle, I think. Even though they had the ability to do way more with that amount of cheats. 5 minutes. That's the world record? What was the world record before? What the fuck? I was definitely gonna suspect that it was gonna be 1 second, because this is clearly doable. In 1 second. Well, oopsie doopsie, I got the world record. Oh, fuck. The guy who's botting my stream might fucking go for it. I assume it's bots. There's no other explanation. It's the guy botting. They also went from 30 to 35. It's like 555. Instead of spending money on botting my stream, why don't you just donate? It better not get to 100 bots. I'm gonna end the stream before he can even get that many bots in, because I can see that it takes it goes like 5 at a time. Maybe it's because he's making alt accounts, alt emails. It doesn't take that long to make. But then it also goes down because maybe when one has been staying in the live stream for too long inactive, it just stops loading the stream. You don't have a CPU enough to load this many HD streams. I need to stream in lower quality for you to do that. What is this? Nie podoba mi się wieś koloszkory. Something that starts with M and ends with N. I'm gonna search for it. Search. These are not... Oh, muffin. He said muffin. The muffin man. What else he said? Number. Oh, hell nah. xMikalox said number and muffin. God damn. How would he ever come back from that? His YouTube channel is never gonna see the day of light. What? Yeah, the light of day ever again. xMikalox. He live streamed 4 months ago. So what's that video people were talking about? With people, I mean that one person in my stream. Holy shit, there's a lot of like people trying to pretend to be him. Can I recently uploaded? What? Nothing. Okay. Look who I found. Brainrot. Oh my god, Jacob767. What's inside? What's inside what, Andy? Your head? It's definitely not your brain. Actual YouTube link, it's in Polish. By someone named Initial. Do they play BlockStarPlanet? I don't have any sound on. I just see her dancing. It's super awkward. Oh, it's a MovieStarPlanet 2 YouTuber. What the fuck? This thing has more... This girl has more subscribers than me. It's because they're Polish. Mikalo answered, I would like to apologize for my words said 5 years ago. I did not mean to offend black people. In fact, I was not aware of that, as you said. Winky face. I didn't mean to offend black people. I have never clicked on a notification so quickly. Holy shit. This is like longer than my iceberg video, I believe. Or is my iceberg like 40 minutes? This is 36 minutes. Anyway, they're saying a bunch of Polish noises, I suppose. I don't think there's anything here I'm gonna understand. Maybe a couple of times they say Mikalo. Is this the same intro? I like Bass Hunter. Why do they have a Polish version of it? His reply got me giggling as a black person. I feel like the time when people try to avoid controversy and avoid sounding racist, that's like when they sound the most racist. But it's probably just me. I'm probably alone in that opinion when people say black people. I think it sounds stupid. Cool, we hit 50 bots. Or 40, I don't know, 45 bots. Good job. Well done, person. These viewers are not gonna count for anything, you know that, right? The only thing it's gonna do is I'm not gonna know how many people are actually watching now, right now. There's probably 2 viewers. I'm going into battle. Never mind. But yeah, I think it's so stupid when people say like, as a black person. Yeah, as a yellow person. As a brown person. Like, what the fuck are you? Fucking gummy bears? I feel like it would be... You would have a hard time being racist. People are trying to, like, identify people's, quote, races based on ethnicity and skin tone. I mean, if you're gonna base it off of a color, wouldn't that be kind of difficult? Because color is a spectrum. How are you gonna say, like, this is... that and this is not that. It's not just black and white. No pun intended, but that's kind of like how what racists wants it to be. They want to be like, oh yeah, this person is black, this person is white. White is this and black is that. And it's like that Family Guy frame I remember. It's just funny. It started off like black and white. Then they realized, what the fuck do we call Asian people then? Asian people, they are not really like white looking. They're not black either, of course. This is all just about South America, Africa, and Europe maybe, or North America. And they were like, what do you call Asian people? Oh, black, white, yellow. No. Oh, yeah, we don't want to seem racist to people, because then people would not like the way we group people into races. Call them Asians. Yeah. Just call it the ethnicity. I think it's stupid. It's like, if you're gonna name the first ones black and white, you might as well just keep going and call it yellow and what else is there? Mexicans, brown. But no, around the time before they discovered Asian people aren't really fitting into black and white, there was at one point where they just discovered, you know what? It sounds pretty bad calling them based on a color of their skin tone. I wonder how the bitrate on YouTube is gonna handle this. Probably terribly. Can I close this thing? Oh, it's this thing. Okay. Why were they running around me like a Christmas tree? He's not streaming. Oh, he is. For 54 totally real people. For real. No cap. Bro, they're all gonna subscribe because they think I'm like famous and shit. The Crystal Girl in Kawaii Girl thing. Are you guys talking to someone who I blocked? Who? I don't know if they mean me, if I block someone. The girl in the classroom. Huh? The blocked user. Come. You're in front of me. How am I gonna follow you? Bella? Oh yeah. I think that was this stream. Well, unfortunately, I can't unblock you. No, actually, I can't unblock you right now. Well, I can't unblock you. Haha. Oh. I saw. Jigsaw. So, this is what roleplay is like. Do we get grades for this? Shouldn't I be the teacher? Since I am older. And you guys are stupid. I was gonna say, and I'm also smarter, but I would prefer the term, you guys are stupid. It's not like I try to just always be insulting and hateful towards people, but I do find it funny just talking shit sometimes. I'm 8. Exactly. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this class? History. Well, we ain't learning no history. Maybe we're making history. I thought it was math. Such an actual fuck up bitch. I'm silly little boy band. Said, oh my god, a whale. Look, that's its tail. 1,000 subscribers, special face reveal. I would definitely do something special for 1,000 subscribers. OnlyFans leaks. No, but it just doesn't feel realistic. It doesn't feel like a realistic goal. Back in 2019, 1,000 likes on a video? No, not even that seems realistic. But 100 likes on a video, that was somehow accomplishable. Accomplishable. Accomplishment table. What is the adjective of accomplishment? Accomplishable.
Accomplishable.
The fuck, that is so loud.
Accomplishable.
Accomplishable. That's stupid. What about American? Accomplishable. Accomplishable. But yeah, 100 likes back then was accomplishable. And now it's just, I don't even know. But if 100 likes isn't even accomplishable, just imagine 1,000 subscribers. That's like 100 likes times 10, but not on a video, but on an entire channel. Accomplishable. Yeah, that's better spelled. Google says it's like that's not a word, or that's not even a the fuck you call it? It's not even a syllable. Great, it wrote some weird ass fucking things. Google wrote it as It should be C-U-M. People know how to pronounce that. This is not a syllable. It's a sound. It's you need hot tech, but you need a vocal to make a syllable. Google says accomplishable. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. 50 people, lol. Lily, don't worry. These are not real people. Someone botted my stream, I'm pretty sure at this point. And I'm pretty sure it's someone from American server who saw that I was streaming and was like, I'm gonna troll him. Because have you noticed how 52 people are watching the stream and 2 people are writing in the chat and 0 people subscribed? I mean, someone did subscribe, but I know who that is. Big boobs? Oh my god, where? I should have responded immediately. It's an ongoing joke. And especially between me and Aga. I think Aga likes cheese more than boobs though, but boobs is still a high priority. Now, where's my history class? I am lost. Oh yeah, I'm drunk at school. I'm lost. I'm not playing hide and seek. I'm trying to find my classroom. Oh yeah, it's across the thing. Yeah, I found it. I am the class teacher now. Sorry, I am late. I was busy drinking my ass. No, thank you. Let's roleplay with Jacob. Sure, let's do that. I mean, it's not like I can lose any more viewers. Sit down, everyone. I have a gun. Sit the fuck down on your... There you go. Can you not be, like, annoying? I'ma be honest with you students. I am drunk. What class is this again? No school? No, you definitely... You stay here. History? I thought it was math. Eventually, I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. I don't have a job. Come to downstairs. No, I have class. Fine. Break time. What? That's just a block star. Who cares? It doesn't even look like me. Ugly. Girlfriend of the year. Thanks. What are you doing in the hallway? Get back in class. I'm gonna go get some coffee. This is eatable. I'm just gonna drink coffee. Go to page and read. Perfect, teacher. No, I'm fucking coffee! Are you drinking my coffee? Shoot, child. Shoot him. Not real. Fake. He's ugly. It's so stupid. He actually, like, deleted my comment. There he is. Fucking loser. Thanks, Luna, Panda, Dat Gamer Girl 15, Bitsy 12 Cute, Player Red, and myself for tuning in on this stream. And of course, the fucking 50 bots that someone decided to raid with. Well, what the fuck is that? Flying across the stream. On my screen. Lala Bonnie. This is ugly. Look at that. It's funny because they're gonna see their own creation there. Who made that trash? They think I'm talking about their... Ew. Oh, it's so funny. I love being a furry. I guess it's a furry they're talking about. So, can you leave me alone? And plus, I'm gonna keep making my avatar into... They are 18 years old? Wait, what? 2007 is 18 years ago? No, wait, no. How the no. 2000... What the fuck? This kid is 18? Your avatar is so ugly that nobody would never be your friend. You came back from college and you only got an F in your exam. We don't do those grades. Test, and your mom would take all your electronics away from you forever. Nobody would never be my friend. There's always someone. So that statement was true. I don't think they know what they're saying. There's no way they're 18. They said nobody would never be my friend. So that means everyone would eventually be my friend. Or someone. Wow, I feel so bad for you. Well, I don't really feel bad. You actually deserve it, and plus, do you? Do you have a girlfriend? Get out. You know, emoji. Your avatar is so ugly. I know why they're saying it. It's of course because I was talking bad about my avatar right here. And they thought I was talking about them. I can also write emojis. You're such a dumb... Nobody cares about you anymore. That's why you turn emo. Who are you talking to? Do I look like an emo to you? Are you stupid? I mean, obviously based on your double negative, I would assume you are. I'll never stop making out of fries because I love them. Huh? What the fuck you talking about now? Fries? What? Your lighter rally built like a fruit. They look like a femboy. You built like a retard. They be looking like femboy. Hey Lily, how's Dad doing? Did he get the milk? Autocorrection not saving him. What did you write? Bro, you skipped your spelling classes. Thefts for sure. Ah, that sucks. Wait, are you still streaming? Unfortunately. It was pretty funny talking shit about this. I've never seen it work before. But, you know, if you're an American server, anything works. Because they're really stupid. Jacob, the shit so tooth. You have so much... Oh, you do not look like me at all. What is this garbage? Jacob 767 meets Temu. That's not even the one I equipped. Do you know that? Did you search for me and just pick the recent one? Temu, Blockstar. Jacob looked like the skulls surrounding evil neon cat. Bro, this shit frying me. Maybe quit the weed. Like, what is he talking about? He's like, Jacob looked like the skulls surrounding evil neon cat. Bro, this shit frying me. He's seeing all kinds of shit right now. He's seeing like skulls and like neon cats, and the neon cats are evil, and I'm like surrounding it, and he's like, yo, dude, I'm tripping, bro. Oh man, yo, Jacob looking like he's just that spirit thing surrounding that thing, man. I'm frying right now, bro. Like, how can you read this and not assume he's high as fuck? Either he's high or he's on his phone and he's just clicking the automatic. Who is a stick figure? Nice, perfect example. 40 viewers still watching. Thanks to the people who are watching the stream. I hope this whole stream doesn't go for granted because it was botted. I believe we were some people at some point before it was all botted and raided and shit, but goodbye.